Greetings, Elmbrook. We're Phil and Valerie Poulson. Greeting you from here in Manaus, Brazil, located on the banks of the Amazon River.
It's been over 2 years since we were on our last home assignment, and that we've been back in Brazil now. And of course, these 2 years have been full of many things, and like you, a lot of COVID-19 and a lot of lockdowns and things like that. And here in Manaus, we've been hit quite hard, especially in the second wave that we had this past January through March of 2021. And we've lost a lot of precious people, good friends, one of our missionaries, and also a lot of pastors in the area, a lot of pastors from the churches that our missionaries belong to. So as they've been out and about helping the sick, a lot of pastors have passed away too. So that has been a sad part of this time, but a lot of really wonderful things have been happening during this time also, and we'd like to tell you about one.
That would be the Kulina people. The Kulina live along a number of the tributaries on the Amazon River. Just this June, we had a service commemorating gratitude for the translation of the New Testament that was completed for the dialect here in Brazil. It's a wonderful moment to celebrate God's word in their language and having that available to them. But this is a people, the Kulina, who are desperately in need of truth in God's word. They are people who are hurting, who are desperate. And I would just give one simple statistic from these last year or so that just illustrates very well the condition of the Kulina people. In a small town of Invita, small town located on one of the tributaries of the Amazon, with many Kulina villages surrounding that small town, there were 3 deaths from COVID during that period, and during the same time span, 15 Kulina died from alcohol-related causes, whether it was drunk and falling into the river and drowning, suicide, violence, killing, all related to alcohol. 15 lives were lost from alcohol-related deaths in the Kulina, and only 3 to coronavirus. So that just illustrates the condition of the people. It's tragic watching them. Their culture has been ripped apart as a people, and they're really in desperate need of understanding the truth from God's word as a people group, because they're quite large. They spread across many, many tributaries of the Amazon River. And we're excited. This year, we have a new team formed up. We're getting ready to move into a new area. Valerie and I visited there just before Corona hit, and we were up and down the river there, visited a number of their villages, got a chance to talk with them, listen to them, and we're excited about this new team that God is forming of new young missionaries who are going to be moving into some of these villages, and now with God's word in their hands, in their language, and prepared to begin learning the Kulina language, understanding the Kulina culture, living with these people, and allowing God's word to speak through their lives, through their words, and see these people who are so desperately in need of truth to be impacted by God's word.
So we appreciate your prayers for the Kulina people and for this new team of missionaries that will be going in probably this fall, and also for us too, Phil and I, as we continue in this ministry that we have here in Amazonas, Brazil.
Thank you, Elmbrook, for all you've meant to us all these many years, your faithful support, your prayers, the way you've stood with us, and we deeply appreciate all that you mean to us. And we are here as an extension of you guys. We're able to work here in Brazil because of you, and you are here and with you. And so we really appreciate the involvement you've had in our lives and the ministry that you've been involved with in our lives all these many years. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.